So my name's Kristen Ritzaw, and I am the Executive Director of Food Exploration and Discovery, known as Food Ed in the San Gabriel Valley.
Hi, I'm Giangelo Leos. I am the Education and Garden Program Director at Food Exploration and Discovery.
So we ended up having one of these, what we call Monrovia Magic, and the city came together with Mountainside and founded the city's first community garden. I was fortunate enough to be the garden director for that.
So I was a volunteer here at Monrovia Community Garden, and then Kristen and I started Food Ed. There was a call from the community for more school gardens.
And we started to look around the community at Plymouth, at different schools, and these gardens are a really great educational opportunity. And we know that, right? We've all been in COVID, we're all tired, but the gardens really took a hit.
And so we said, hey, there's a need for this in the community, and there's not a nonprofit or an organization that can do this locally.
What we wanted to do is really take outdoor garden exploration, education, and really reinvigorate, reimagine what outdoor education can be.
And so stemming from the work here at Monrovia Community Garden, we started Food Ed, and that translated to us then building relationships with our local schools.
And then other schools started reaching out. So we started working with Brad Oaks, we started working with Monroe, a little bit more with Santa Fe, and then eventually the high school.
The primary thing that we start with is that realizing that most students don't have access to seeing where their food comes from. So really, the platform for everything that we're building is good soil and then growing plants.
In our first grade curriculum, we have something where they actually build a trellis and they design it themselves, and then they get to see those plants grow up that trellis.
For kids that have never seen a carrot pulled out of the ground, right? That's their first place where they're starting out. From that, then we can take higher concepts, science standards, engineering standards, technology standards, and then we can implement that into our curriculum. So for us, it's sure, it might look like a carrot or a broccoli plant or a tomato plant, but there's more foundational pieces that go into the curriculum.
We want students to be enlivened by their environment. We want students to feel passionate and not hopeless. We really want to imbue our programs with the energy from the community of people who are doing great things. And it's just awesome to see that spirit alive and well in Monrovia.
It's the place that I grew up. I went to Monrovia schools. I married my wife here. We made a high school band. We are raising our son here now. But specifically with Monrovia, we tend to be ahead of the curve with these things. We are now a leader in community gardens. Everybody else is coming to us and saying, how are you doing a successful community garden? What we're finding is you can build a community first. It's not about having more gardens. It's not about having the biggest garden, but it's building a culture where the cycles of this good work are continuing. Here at Monrovia Community Garden, for instance, we're talking to people that are walking by. When we have a pop-up, residents that have never seen this space are able to see, hey, this space is for me. So sometimes it's just a conversation. Our compost program is probably our star piece right now. We have to deal with the new Senate bill, SB 1383. Everybody has to compost now. Everybody has to reduce food waste. Honestly, a lot of people don't really know exactly what this looks like.
So we need to do a lot of community education around this, and we are fortunate enough to be seeing this as an opportunity and not something that we have to do. It's the new recycling, if you will.
Here at Monrovia Community Garden, we have a compost bin that is processing on average 9 to 12 tons per year of community's food waste. People are able to get their food waste, their kitchen scraps, bring it over to the community bin, drop it off, and then we compost it for them.
So if we can build up the energy around this, and what a great opportunity this is to help our earth, it's going to be a really awesome opportunity.
For me, what's been exciting is our 5-year plans, our 10-year plans, they're sort of already happened for us.
We're just really excited about everything that we get to do and work with, and you can see behind me we've got local high school students working with us as part of our eco-entrepreneurship program this summer. So it's growing really fast.
So Food Ed is accelerating very quickly, and that means that we get to continue to do good work.
I'm proud of how fast the community has supported us and loved our work and just really appreciated the outdoor education. And we love your kids. We love what we're doing and we want to be here. We're here for the long haul.